Speak to me. Oh yeah, that's how.
Talking to us, man.
All right. Fuck yeah, dude. What's up, you guys? Welcome everyone back to RnR Studios podcast. Normally I'd be recording a volume of Diary of a Madman, but I said, fuck that. I'm gonna bring two of my best buds. We're gonna talk some what's up, what's now, and some college football playoff
Yeah.
bullshit.
Oh.
So, everyone, please welcome to the show Mr. Zip Jimmy Gearhart and the man from Long Beach who hangs out with Snoop sometimes because nobody can disprove it.
Come on.
Kevin James Hall, motherfuckers.
Happy cage. Let's see.
How's it going, fellas?
Fantastic. I don't know if you know, but I've been having a couple waiting for this podcast to happen, and I appreciate you guys both being here tonight. This is exciting. I am ready to talk some fucking everything. So let's get started with what's going on with you guys? You got any gripes? Let's start bitching, dude. Why not? We're gonna start talking about college football here in a minute, but let's get
Fish about anything.
yeah, dude. What do you got going on?
I wonder
'Cause I
about the stupid ass state I live in.
Oh yeah,
15 degrees, and then you wake up and it's 65. Like, pick one, man. Pick one. Like, pick one, man.
the East Coast right now has been up and down because I'm only like what a state separating away from
Yeah,
you,
about six.
and
Okay.
yeah, and we had we had our couple of cold days, and now it's just it got kind of warm, but yeah, I gotta point Jamie, I gotta point it out to KJ before we go any further.
Come on.
But KJ, you see the way Jimmy's mustache is sitting on him?
Yeah.
Can you guess? Give me a like. What do you think he may look like?
What happened? You got gray, but all the way around when you get gray hair, you get like a spot right here that's still young. Because it's the only part of me that's young right here. Right.
The thing is, like,
Everything else is old.
it, he can kind of pull it off. Like, I don't know why.
Well, it's Jimmy. Give him something they can pull it off.
But it's a magic bear. It's insane. Like, it's almost perfectly aligned. But,
Yeah.
my inner child, I guess, is
So whether fuck, dude, like, who knows what's going on with that? Do you know what just happened to us here in South Carolina? Sled, like their little fucking whatever, raided all the like vape shops across the state.
in here.
Like took their entire stock because apparently like this THCAP or whatever the fuck they came out with now is pretty much was just it's weed. Like what we
Who did this, Johnny?
the state.
Yeah. Same thing happened in Virginia. Yeah, they did in Virginia too. It's legal. Everything. Oh, still.
But no, what it started out was like it was CBD, and then everything kept on getting like slowly upgraded, and then it was like THC.
I mean, was it? I mean, so was state officers
Yeah,
going in
fled. Yeah, they like statewide. It was like the Tet Offensive in South Carolina, man. It was fucking just one day they just raided all these goddamn vape shops on this product that was just real weed based off what whoever's fucking physics and chemists were saying what. But
was it like that specific product, or was they just raiding all vape shops altogether?
all
You know,
vape shops that carried certain they knew which products they were targeting. And because, I mean, these vape shots blew up here. Like,
oh yeah,
as soon as it became, legal or whatever the fuck it was, I mean, these guys were having these vape guns and all these other shits. I'm just talking about the shop that I've been going to whatever, buy some mushroom gummies sometimes, but, um, dude, it just, like, it exploded. You their product, there was kratom everywhere, and that supposedly is a problem in some other places, and,
Yeah, bro. Like
uh
that shit should not be on the shelf. I heard that's what that if you take too much of that stuff, it's bad, bro. Like that,
yeah,
it shouldn't be.
I I've heard multiple things, like, I've heard it's helped some people have heard it, but I only know everything in moderation, but yeah, dude, SLED came through and just fucking wiped the shelves of all these vape shops here in South
It's
Carolina.
crazy that you say that because the same shit, like last 3 months, the same shit. But the difference is, just in Virginia and everybody's hustlers, I got like 141 pounds of real marijuana. Supposed to be CBD, and it was like multiple places, and they had cash and guns. I mean, it was bad, bro.
Yeah.
But they did the same thing, raided a bunch of, like just.
well, I mean, I can see them raiding it for that, for that other stuff, but just the product itself, especially if it's already been legal, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Every our governor just tried to reverse like CBD flower, like and all that. Like he
It's
just tried reversing it.
what happens is the product gets ahead of the legislation. There it is, legislation, there it is. So as soon as, the product people hear like, "Oh, it's gonna be legal," they start flooding the fucking
oh
market.
yeah, because there's no regulation against that. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna do
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like, "It's gonna be legal, whatever," and all of a sudden, somebody pulls back the fucking reins, and it
Yeah. Then
goes away.
they're like, well, we may need to adjust that
Yeah,
law.
yeah.
What they should do is what
So
other states are doing, like Cali. Cali's been pretty much doing this shit the longest, man. Medical grade and
Yeah, I think
yeah, but look where they are.
yeah, but like the laws were like it's been broke. It's like
different.
I'm gonna San Francisco there, so like yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah, yeah. I think they started. I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago. They approved medicinal. It may have been longer than that, but I know like recreational. They done like it's been like at least since COVID, so 2020, so at least 5 years now. And they,
Dude,
as soon as that law popped up, man, a bunch of stores just, dispensaries popped up. They're ready to, you know,
people need to realize this is all still kinda like new policy. We're still fucking figuring it out because not everyone is doing it, It's still in 20 years, this will probably not be a thing, and I mean, I hope it wouldn't, but I hope we'd have it figured out by then, but I don't know.
well, I think it depends on how the public actually utilizes it. I mean, there's people that need it. You know what I mean? For pain medication and stuff like that. And um, I mean, I think there's a responsible aspect to it. But when you got people like, you know, just just going crazy, that can cause it to have issues. But uh,
Alrighty. You guys, let's get the fuck out of this and get into
come on.
what we came to talk about, some college fucking football playoffs, and I'm gonna start out with, I'm gonna open the floor to gripes. Uh, Off the bat, Jimmy, go ahead, go
No,
first.
I'll let somebody else go first. Man.
Okay.
no, go ahead, Jimmy. Jimmy, let Jimmy.
Because I want to step on your toes. I feel like
Okay.
No, because I'm gonna follow you right along
Okay.
because I got a feeling.
Oh,
because I'm gonna talk about what's going on with the college right now. Kind of got left out. Mm. how they're handling it. Yeah, like how they're handling it.
Okay.
It's kind of like
You wanna talk
almost
about how
weird
they're
to me. And I'll
handling
be
it,
honest with you, it's
Angel.
kind of weird, like how
How
they're
they're
handling the whole situation, like how they're kind of like almost. I know I told you this earlier. To me, it's like they're almost pouting. Like they're like, fine, then I don't want to play. I'm just gonna stay. I'm not even gonna play. They chose not to do both, and everything just went down, because ACC looked out for them big time and told me big time. Like they weren't gonna have football season until their ACC stepped in and was like, "We're gonna help you out." And it's weird because Notre Dame has all their sports. That's all they play is ACC. And football, but like baseball, basketball, every 24 sports. They all play in the ACC, but they refuse to be a part of it. You know what I mean? It's almost like I want my cake. Like I want my cake, these bags of donuts. Like I want it all, but I'm not gonna share it with anybody. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
can
Because
I ask you a question?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
I don't know what angle you're trying if you're, like,
Well,
trying to shit on Notre Dame for not
no. I'm just saying
for having a,
we're
what
coming at
what
the
is
ACC, but what they did,
for
did.
not having what is a conference championship, but does the conference championship matter?
Does the conference championship matter? It all
Yeah,
depends. It all depends. Like,
no, I don't
yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
so
if it
let
does,
me
then
perspective. Let me
explain
put
why
it.
Alabama.
So let me put it in perspective. Like Notre Dame, if they weren't being greedy and decided to join the ACC, they would be in the playoffs. They would be in the playoffs. They would have chose them over Miami. I promise you, they would have. But because Miami's an ACC team, they're fighting for them with that head and head. You know what I mean? That's how I
No,
feel about
no,
it. If
I
Notre
don't
Dame was,
I don't think
yeah,
Notre Dame is greedy because Notre Dame doesn't need your money. They're like the Catholic Church. They don't
oh,
need
they're
your
greedy and they just
they can
they want it
stand
all by
alone, and they
themselves.
have been, and they don't it well, I I respect their saying they're not gonna participate in a bowl game because that's a fuck you.
But
That takes money away from ESPN, that takes money away from the NCAA. Um, them
that shit ain't good for the
them
senior.
not being in the playoffs takes a hell of a lot more money away
Yeah.
from them. So, why not be like, dude, what is a bowl game anyway?" I mean, half the guys aren't gonna fucking play. There are coaches that fucking pull out away from their teams. Bowl games don't mean shit.
They do the
And
seniors. Like if I was a senior,
well,
that's going to like they did not know that game that they just had was going to be the last game, bro. They didn't know
yeah,
that game was going to be the last game they played.
dude, there's always a what
They had a
if.
bye, so like they ain't played a game in weeks. They didn't know
They
the
did
last game they played wasn't going to be the last game, bro. I'm just saying for
sure they did.
seniors, like if
ESPN
I
been
was a
talking
senior,
about it for weeks.
like if I was a
And
senior,
it
I would want to play one
it's like
last. Oh, that was going to be my last. Like I understand, it's just like
I
it's
get
yeah, it's like to me, I'm
I
not
get
so
that.
mad at what they did, it's how they did it. And then I'm not so mad
Well
at what they
well,
did, but it's who they did it to with the ACC. Because seriously,
maybe
y'all want to have that run at that national championship if it wasn't for UVA, bro. That's just point blank. You wouldn't even you wouldn't even be talking about that. Y'all wouldn't even
I
have
get
a whole football
that.
season that year. That
I
and
get
then
that.
you go shit on them picking their own team. That's crazy, man. They're AC.
No, no, no.
Why would they pick Notre Dame over Miami, their school?
No, no, look, I totally
So who's the
agree.
money going to?
The head to head, Notre Dame lost to Miami.
Mhm.
However, if they wanna if you're just gonna look at head to head win loss, then let's call it that. But they apply analytics to other games like, "Oh, well, this was a conference championship and they had this person out or this person out." So let's apply that to Notre Dame playing on the road with a freshman quarterback at Miami, the first game of the season against a seasoned, what, 5th, 6th year fucking quarterback in Carson Beck, who's never gonna make it in the NFL. That's why he keeps transferring so he can just make nil money. Let's call it like it is, and barely lose to that team, I think
Like
by
4
3
points
fucking points.
altogether. Like the 2 games they lost was like 4 points.
Yeah.
That's total. They
I
lost.
mean, but nobody wants to talk about that, and I
I'm
get that
saying Notre Dame
because
has
if they just throw the head to head, and it's the only thing they have over it.
I think
Because then
the only reason well, we'll put it like this. It's who y'all lost to, bro. That's gotta go in factor too when you're judging games. Like, who did you lose to? Who did my head? Like, yes, you only lost by 4 points, but teams that you lost to don't rank, man. Like, I think, like,
they lost to Miami
early in the
and A&M, dude. The first 2 games of the season, and both of those teams are in the
it
fucking
was,
playoffs
no, I'm
right
thinking the
now.
other way. Miami lost to 2 teams that wasn't ranked.
Yeah.
Miami lost.
Miami shit the fucking bed throughout the season and then managed to fucking crawl their way into the goddamn playoffs.
Mhm.
But they had the head-to-head against Notre Dame. That's the only thing that put Miami in the
Bro,
fucking
I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything from Notre Dame. Notre Dame had a hell of a year, bro. We talked
yeah,
about this all year. Notre Dame, it was fucking. They looked good all year. I'm not taking anything from it. I'm just talking about the situation on how they handle. Because you can't really get mad at ACC for doing exactly what you want to do. Like
I don't think they got mad at
you
the
want to pick
ACC.
your team just like they want to pick their team because if they were in ACC, it'd be shared glory, man. Like everybody get a piece of that. But being that it's Notre Dame, why would the ACC be like, man, yeah, we want you to have it and not have a potential chance of our team, being
I don't think it was about the ACC. I think it was a fuck you to the NCAA, not the ACC. That's why Notre Dame was like, "No, we're not gonna play."
no, but it's not. No. What he said to the fucking, what he said to the like everybody's in charge of ACC, bro. He said, I can't believe y'all did this to us after we got a contract coming up. I might not want to play y'all. That's what he's trying to do. But he wants but we saved him, dude. Like we saved him. Like and he keeps forgetting that. Like the ACC literally saved that man. You know what I mean? From even being able when COVID and everything, because you had to play within your division pretty much. You had to play that's 10 games. Y'all
Okay.
didn't have anybody, man. So we stepped up and was like, come join us. And then, I had all the glory. You were like, yeah, we don't want no part of you. We're just going to continue doing our own thing. And we're not going to help you out in any way. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because we
that's the only thing I have. I'm having no other gripes. It's just that one. Like, that
Okay.
Look,
Yeah, dude, and that's what we're here to do. Fucking let it all out, man. Let it all hang out.
It just, oh, you get
Yeah, just don't stand up and let it all hang out. KJ, you're up.
that turn, bro.
Well, I mean, to kind of piggyback off of Jimmy, um, you know, you know, Notre Dame just, they kind of want, like you said, it wants the best of both worlds. They want to play in a conference, but they also want to be independent, and you can't do both. So I think they either need to either join the conference, or, strictly stay independent. And, the basically what's going to happen is the conferences are going to ostracize them. So they're only going to be playing like mid-major teams. So, I mean, Notre Dame is great, great school, great tradition. I don't see the reason why they don't just join the ACC officially. I mean, just do it. I mean, because one, it would help us, and two, you know, they most likely would be playing in the ACC championship every year or not. You know, so I mean, why wouldn't you want to
It's
be that?
definitely something that needs to happen. As as a lifelong Notre Dame fan, for years I held on to that independent status because Notre Dame didn't need any money. They didn't need any of this shit. They didn't need to be in a conference to whatever to fund their fucking football program.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point, like what you said, KJ. They're 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 not gonna get those games anymore because nobody is gonna wanna play them. They're gonna
Right.
start, like, okay, whatever. And they're just gonna pick up, what, SEC teams start off with, like Lafayette Tech, fucking yeah.
Gotta say something though. Gotta say something. Like on Notre
Yeah.
Dame sport, it ain't like they want to stay independent to not play good teams because that's why they always fucking are solid because they play the best competition out there. They try.
Dude,
So it's them 3 teams.
they had a
Are
week
gonna be
they had a week scheduled this year, I give it to them, but, I mean, they didn't start out weak. I mean, they didn't start out with, like what most teams start out with, little warm-up teams. They warmed up their freshman fucking quarterback in Miami, the beginning of the season. But so I get that, and it's just Notre Dame they have to join a conference, and I think that's what I'm trying to get down
I
to.
think everybody else
You know,
is flexing on them, so they're gonna be forced. I don't think, like KJ said, I don't think they're gonna have an option. They're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I just
yeah, I think tradition and legacy is the only thing really holding them back. It's they're the one good team that's independent, that's been solid,
Exactly.
for the last 50, 75 years, right? They're one national champions and they don't want to let go of that. I understand that, but I mean, times are changing, the whole landscape of college football is changing. I just think, it would benefit them um to join the conference and, whether they do or not, I still think they should have got in and not Miami personally. So, um, I mean, my main point would be they played Miami at the beginning of the season. So Miami and Notre Dame from week 1 to week 12 is not the same team. And
Yeah.
they were basing it on that game. To me, that's, you know,
And
Notre Dame
even
improved.
and
Notre
even
Dame
look into
improved.
that game.
Huh?
Look in I mean, I'm agreeing with you're saying, KJ, like, look into that game because they went into Miami and barely lost,
yeah.
Yeah.
as opposed to, like, later on with just Miami was just getting beat by shit fucking teams. Meanwhile, Notre Dame is hog stomping motherfuckers.
Well, that was the thing. Like Notre Dame.
Sorry to cut
Like,
you off, KJ.
No, you
I'm
good.
sorry, bro. Hey, I just started talking to myself. Too. Go ahead, KJ. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, I started talking to you, man. I was
Okay.
like, the thing is that if you look at how Notre Dame was, especially towards back end of the season, yeah, they were playing some really soft teams, but man, they were dominating. Bro. Like it was almost like it was back to the old days of what college football had to be. Like you had to put up 350 points. You had to put points up. Like, but
Alright then. Well, you know what? That's enough Notre Dame talk there, but
yeah,
they're not in it.
that's not
So,
good.
let's get into the first fucking game that's gonna be happening. I believe that's the Alabama-Oklahoma game. That's happening what, Friday? Number 9, Alabama, number 8, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Jimmy, who do you got? Thoughts? Let's go.
Man, Alabama's been playing good, and I hate to say,
Been
but
playing good, motherfucker. Did you see that conference championship they got the
I didn't watch actually. Like I'm telling you right now, I did not watch their game.
Oh my god, dude.
Some of the highlights.
That's why I brought up the thought of, like, I don't think conference championships matter. It just kind of felt like Alabama knew they were gonna get in, so they just didn't even bother playing hard because it didn't fucking matter, and they're like, "Oh, well, then we will still fucking get in it." A 3-loss fucking
Yeah,
team.
I forgot they got blown up.
Yeah. So, anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
So
Number
yeah, it's
Alabama, Oklahoma, who do you got?
I hate Alabama, man. So it's fucking good. I was about to, man. I went back and reminded myself. He's gonna be Oklahoma, man.
You got Oklahoma over Alabama.
I'm gonna go Oklahoma, man.
I mean, it's not a bad. I mean, if you saw that last game against Georgia that Alabama had, you would.
Only reason I'm saying that because of
you. OU somehow figured out to have a defense, and dude, look,
they ain't really got an offense, so that's the problem.
You were staring at the biggest OU hater you have ever met. Like,
it's probably how I feel about Alabama.
And it is only because of their fans and because of where I grew up, and it's their own fucking fault. So eat a bag of dicks, you fans. You all fucking suck.
He says like a fan.
But I don't think Alabama should be there at a 3-loss team.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope OU beats Alabama, and I think OU beats Alabama. I give them 7 to 9 points. OU over Alabama.
What do you think, man?
See,
it's a hard one, man.
No, it's not hard for me. I know the answer. I know the right answer, unfortunately. But see, I value the conference championship. To me, if you make it to the championship, and whether you win or lose, there should be some benefit, because if you don't, if the NCAA or the CFP decides that, the winner goes on, but the loser doesn't, then you're going to have a lot of teams opting out because they don't want to lose. They'll let the next team go up and play another team. So I value conference championships. That's why I kind of want Notre Dame to go to a specific conference, because that way they can prove themselves, like they usually do. And even though Alabama lost, I still think they should be in the bracket, because they didn't win, but they did make it to the conference championship. So I got Bama beating the Sooners.
Son of a bitch. All right, hold on. I got to write this down. We got KJ. Oh, you like him, Shiesty? This is honor. He just got out of jail. Do you know that?
Who's that?
Shiesty. Who's Shiesty?
I don't know he's a real person. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, well, KJ doesn't know him because KJ is fucking West Coast, man. This is Shiesty's East Coast.
I see it on TikTok videos. And they were talking about it. The first time I actually heard about it, when they were talking about Pickens with the Shiesty.
Yeah.
All over my TikTok. I guess they heard it over my phone, and I started getting videos about Shiesties.
I got a question for you guys. I got a question. Like, okay, this is my Shiesty. Like, how much blackface is too much blackface?
Right, just that.
Batman wears blackface on his eyes. NFL fucking linebackers, college fucking players wear.
What is up with Darkness like throwing that shit on his face, man? He just like grabs his like, loud one cheek.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying me, I'm saying that if a white dude was to wear a shiesty and just do like this, like, is a quarter of a face.
What's the limit?
What's the ratio? I got you, brother. I don't know. That is a good question.
I know half is wrong.
So that's a good question. I'm gonna Google that.
I don't know.
How much of
No, don't Google that.
Oh, don't.
What's the legal limit of blackface?
Yeah, I think
No,
Sled's gonna
white
be.
based
I think
on a
Sled's gonna
shiesty.
be at her door here pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Like white on a shiesty. That's what I would. How much white can you have on a shiesty? It's gonna be like
I,
what? I'm like,
I look like one of those hostess ding dongs.
you look like a Russian special
I got a
forces.
creepy white
Like
center.
like short and stocky, like Russian, like special forces dog. That's what you look like Vladimir or
What are they called? I forget. I didn't play Call of Duty that much. Oh, I can't drink
you
it.
look like a carrot. Dog.
Kind of hard. You need a straw.
You need a straw, bro.
Okay. Who do we got up next? All right. KJ's got Alabama over OU.
I'll send you
I
my
got
picks too, Johnny, in case you need them.
okay. I said OU over Alabama. Jimmy, who do you got?
I said OU, man. But it's hard to do it, man, because fucking their offense is so horrible.
Okay, well, too late. We're moving on.
We're going OU, man. We're going
Okay.
OU.
Next up, let's talk about number 12, JMU against number 5, Oregon. Jimmy, go.
And JMU.
That's right down the road from where you're at.
Yeah, it's right down the street. But
How could you not have any local pride?
local pride, just because I chicken them, like, will make them fit. I'll make them better team. But
I mean, Notre Dame is definitely the better team. I don't know why JMU's in there.
I was thinking the same thing about A&M. So that, like, I have to go with Oregon, man. Like, even though I just think there'll be more it's organized, better football, man. They're not going to be accustomed. They probably are. You're going to be choked, but they're like, I think they're just going to.
Are these playoff games at neutral areas, or are they at?
Yeah, they should.
I think the first round is neutral, and I think the quarterfinals, like the 1 through 4 seeds, I think they're home games. I could be wrong. Oh no, they're not. No, the first round are home games to the higher seed. Yeah, or yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. So Oregon, JMU has to travel to Oregon. Oh, I give that Oregon by 27.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oregon by 27.
Yeah. What jersey they'll come out with? What never win. Like, what color jersey Oregon's going to come out with?
Yeah. Ask Nike.
Because we'll be like silver and they'll be like purple.
Yeah. JMU, what is JMU's colors? And is it like gray and fucking
purple and yellow?
Got a couple different colors, but yeah, it's pretty much purple and yellow. It's like almost like East Carolina. They're almost like exactly.
Oh, ECU?
Yeah.
Okay. KJ, who do you got? JMU, Oregon.
Yeah, see, this is an easy pick for me. It's gonna be Oregon, and you know, my thought is these smaller schools like JMU and Tulane really shouldn't be in the CFP. You know, they should have their own playoff bracket because if JMU and I'm sorry to digress, but if JMU and Tulane were out, Notre Dame would be in, and you know, maybe like Vanderbilt or Texas would be in, and those are teams most people want to watch in the CFP. Not that they would win, but I think they would have definitely a better chance than JMU and Tulane. So
you're thinking fan base should dictate?
Well, I think the Power Fours should be in the playoff bracket, not the mid majors. James Madison is a mid major. Tulane's a mid major. You know what I mean? They're not. Yep. They're not ACC. They're not SEC. They're not Big Ten. They're not. You know. So
they might as well be independent.
Well, no. I mean, if the mid majors,
they're not.
Mid majors should have their own tournament. The mid majors should have their own tournament with like Boise State, James Madison, you know, UNLV. You know, there are some good mid major teams out there Fresno State even played pretty well this year. Kind of biased on that one, but um, um,
Yeah, you got people there.
but um, yeah, I just think there needs to be some kind of separation between the power fours and the what they call the group of five. The group of five, you know.
It's almost like, kind and I hate to be a nerd about it, like some of my fantasy football, brackets, like, there's a consolation, like, if you're the bottom of the bottom, you don't make it in, but there's, like, a consolation that if you end up winning that I remember softball tournaments too, like, back playing kids, you know, fucking there was a way to win a loser's bracket and get
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
and I think that's kinda what you're talking about, kinda like you're a mid-major
exactly.
team,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
play your own little tournament, and then best one out of that team gets in with the big
right,
boys, and then
right.
that's fucking
Now,
how it goes.
I mean, most people will say, "Well, that's not fair to the group of five." Well, what I say is win
Fuck
and
the
win
group of
big.
5, they're the ones that are
No, no,
making
I'm
money,
just
yeah.
saying because conferences teams can move up. You've seen it move up from Division 2 to Division 1. You know what I mean? So it's not like impossible. So
No.
if you want to play in the Power 4, prove yourself. Prove yourself. Win big. And that's all I'm saying.
So
It can happen.
so it's almost like going back to the way it was in the '90s, when
Yeah, dominate.
people would just run up fucking scores on people.
Well,
Dude,
for the group of 5,
I'm
yeah,
all
you have
for
to
it,
do
I'm
that.
all
But
for it. Dude, I'm all for it, like, you take a little bit of this, you take a little bit of that, and you fucking mix that volume, and you can come up with a solution to whatever this mess
Yeah,
is,
it's all better.
because
This one, man, just sit
and
year after year, it feels like it's not the right
I feel like we're talking about
well,
it every year, how it can be
yeah.
better.
well, the problem is it seems like the committee has changed their focus each year. So, it's not like we can blame them for what they did last year. It's what they did this year, you know? So it's like, you know, this was this was your standard last year, but you didn't stick to it this year, but these are the teams that are in. So it's like, I don't know, man. Th- they need they need some serious, I don't know, talking to or something,
Well,
or some standard, some simple standard, and that's why I wish that the group of five should not be in. Power four should be in, and that's it. You know,
Okay, moving on. Next up is like we were just talking about, Tulane at number 11 and Ole Miss. Jimmy, who do you got?
and I'm going with the rebel.
You have to.
That's you.
Who was it the Ole Miss coach that just left? Who was
yeah,
Yeah, man.
Kip,
Kip?
Man,
Yeah.
dude,
Isn't
like
there a
that would be a
scandal
great
about
center
that?
bus. Like if they were, there's no way in hell it's gonna happen. But just to spit in his fucking face, like anyway, it ain't really him. That's another gripe. Okay, I got one more gripe, but we're talking about.
Okay, go for
We're
it.
talking
No,
about it.
dude, we're talking
Like we're
about
doing
it. Go
that.
for it.
They have to change it where the whole coaching going to a new team to they gotta change that. You can't force somebody to have to go before they got a chance at a national championship. Like just because like you don't want them to leave, come on, man. Like you can't. Like it has to be end of the season. Why wouldn't it be the end of the season?
These
It could be
contracts,
where 12:01 the night of the last game, whatever you want to make it. But like it has to like you can't do what it's going now.
right? Like,
You're-
I don't understand why these college coaches' contracts aren't a little bit more tight. Like what kind of fucking shit are they signing? Like,
well, it's
they
probably
they can just bounce whenever the fuck they want?
no. I don't. I think there's probably like some kind of stipulation where if a determination is made where your services are no longer needed, then you're going to be cut immediately, and we'll move on. And most coaches don't think that it's going to be in mid cities, and that they're going to think it's at the end of the season when they make the decisions, but I, if I was a coach and they see, this is a little bit different because he decided to leave. So
Yeah.
I'm
Didn't he
not,
go
I'm
to
not,
LSU? He took the LSU job,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Got big money, man. But you jump.
But if I was a coach and I got, they fired you or something like that, I would want to stay with the players. You know what I mean? Just do it
'Cause
at
you're a
the end of
good person,
do it at the end of
KJ.
the
'Cause
season.
you're a good person.
No, but you gotta, you don't want to,
You got to finish it.
you don't want to break up the team chemistry. You know what I mean? You don't want more distractions that are necessary. The coach is leaving. So, but do you want him leaving, with your last bowl game with the seniors and all that,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
never
I
I
just
never
think they
understood
can let
that.
them play, let them coach. But I mean,
What
that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
what's the rush is how I always seen it. Like, what's the fucking rush? Like, oh, I'm just not gonna go to this bowl game. I'm already gonna go, but this team, is already playing a bowl game, whoever they're going to, or like you're just going. There's no rush, like to get the fuck down there or wherever the fuck you're going. I don't understand why coaches don't just stay with their teams. Like, okay, at the end of
That's
this
what you got to
season,
wait.
everyone knows I'm not gonna be there, but I'm gonna coach you guys through whatever. And
Well,
it just seems kind of fucked
the
up.
only thing I can think of is money. Like this, if the school tells them they're fired, say on December 1st, that means there's no more pay, nothing, they may have to pay out their salary, but there's no like travel pay, you know, per diem or anything else that goes along with that. So there may be cutting, small charges, that would be affiliated by letting them go on.
So
That's
now
the only thing I can
you're
think
saying they're gonna have to start paying for their own shit, so they're like, "Nah, I'm outta here."
The whole thing's he's
Yeah, the town gets word of, like, coaches leaving town, stop fucking giving them free meals, so they fucking roll out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
So
so,
who did you pick? Somebody pick Ole Miss or
I
I
think
mean
so.
I think we're all going Ole Miss, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Even
think so.
without a head coach
Yeah.
I just
over Tulane. Okay,
might be the last one, but
watch
they got a good
Tulane
program.
fucking beat
They
'em
got a
by
good fucking
11.
program. I mean, just look at the draft picks last year. They got a good program. But you can tell by the draft picks that come out of it and where they come out of it. Yeah.
So, moving on, we've got the 2 teams that Notre Dame lost to. Miami at Texas A&M. I believe I'm getting that right. If I'm wrong, it's because I'm stoned and drunk. But, yeah. So, Jimmy, who do you got, Miami or A&M?
I want to say A&M so bad, but they just
So
haven't been
say it.
playing. They haven't been playing their best ball. Like, I'm sticking with it. And like, I'm gonna talk myself out of it. Really,
Yep. No, yeah, first go with your gut,
yeah, I'm just gonna stick
and
with
then, change your, make your decision later. Like, you'll be like,
it.
"Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking"
Yeah.
You're like, "Yo, I wanna make it, it's gonna be fucking Miami."
That fucking that Texas
Dude,
got fucked me up. Like that Texas game. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
do can I but KJ, before I ask you, I just wanna let you guys know that I hope A&M beats the fucking brakes off Miami so bad.
I know you do, bro.
Just so bad. Just like, "You guys do not deserve to be there. Hurricanes suck. Um, ugh, get the fuck out of here." So, anyway, KJ, who do you got?
I got the beat the brakes off them motherfuckers. Or bang them. So I like Coach Elko. unfortunately, he came from that one school in Durham, but he did like a major change, culture change in that school before Manny Diaz took over. And now with Texas A&M, I mean, he's made it to the CFP. So I really like him as a coach. I like Coach Chris Ball at Miami too, but I think Coach Elko will have his team ready, and they will smash Miami.
I think Texas A&M stands for Texas Ass Fucks Miami.
Could be.
That's what it stands for.
Hard.
And they're gonna like it, puppy, and whatever. All right, that is the first round. You know what? What if? What if JMU beats Oregon? How does that look against Texas Tech? I'm just gonna play around a what if.
I mean, Texas Tech will demolish them.
Yeah, that's what like.
I mean, it's kind of like the March Madness bracket. When those
Okay.
Cinderellas win, and then they come up against the powerhouse, and then it's like,
Like, all right. So, so let's
hey,
play
now we're
this.
playing football. Hello.
So let's play this. Don't smell that. Oh my god. If there was gonna be a Cinderella team, who would it be? KJ, you go first.
Like a Cinderella team of the teams that are in now.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, instead of going what if through each round, I want to know if there was a Cinderella team, who do you think it would be and why?
Mm,
I know I'm kind of dropping on this.
no.
Okay.
I would say, because this is not my final pick either, but I would say Texas A&M. I know they're higher ranked, and but they're ranked 7th.
Yeah, they're 7. Yeah.
So, I think they have, if they beat Miami, and they should decisively. I think they have a good chance of beating Ohio State, because Ohio State kind of right now, I think, questioning themselves.
And
Because
this is coming from an Ohio boy.
yeah. I attended Ohio State too. So, but yeah, I
You were a
think
nut?
for a year.
Yeah.
Then I said, hey, no more nothing.
I gotta stop nutting. There's too much nutting.
But I think they could, but the only thing that would really, I mean, the game that would match them would be the Georgia game. So they'd have to play like perfect, you know, uh, no interceptions, no fumbles, no turnovers, great on special teams, and then play in the championship. But I think Texas A&M could be the or the dark horse, to win it all.
Nice. Jimmy, who's your Cinderella story?
It'll be the Rebels, me. I think because they've been playing some good games. Like that Georgia game was a good game until it wasn't. Like everybody, that game, like they just started falling to pieces. Like they towards the end. But,
so you're saying Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Okay, Ole Miss is your. Ooh, yeah. I mean, they got a pretty good way in.
So if they were, because they already beat Tulane, man. So like this game right here, it don't matter. It's just warm up game, But like if they were like, if I was to say that, okay, if I was just going to imagine, but I think they're honestly going to win it. No, but would I like them to? Yeah, because of everything that's going on just for them players. Hell yeah, the coach fucking left.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking pretty much the whole world. Everybody gave up on. Like, as soon as the coach was like, "Oh, they're done," like it's kind of fucked up. So yeah, like everything is lining up for it to be that kind of Cinderella story, but it's also for them to fall flat on their face because it's
What do you guys think about that Indiana last win?
yeah, that was a good game.
I don't think it really was a win. I think Ohio State lost it.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
but with the kick, it's not like they beat the brakes off them, and won. As much as I would love to have seen on Indiana beat the crap out of Ohio State, and I like Mendoza, man. Mendoza's a beast, man. Um,
It's solid.
Didn't he just
that
win the Heisman?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that one pass, I'll just never forget that one pass where he just like was scrambling and like threw it, towards the end zone. And the guy, you couldn't even tell. He looked like he was out of bounds, but he was able to touch a toe and get it. And that, I mean, to me, that shows a lot of, how his ability is and, how his demeanor is and how he handles it in the pocket and stuff like that. So,
A lot of
um,
focus.
yeah, absolutely. But I don't think I can't consider it an Indiana win just because it was on a field goal. So, a field goal miss, I should say, by
Yeah.
Ohio State. So, I
And a
mean,
close one at that.
But it was a hard nosed defensive game, and that's what it was. Both defenses were like, I ain't doing shit. Yeah, you had sparks and good plays, but like realistically, it was like, yeah, it was a defensive game, man. And that's why
Yeah.
I like games like that. I do when one side just project forces will, but it was like both defenses. It's just what happened was, like
So
you said, fucking field goal, like fucking the defense failed just enough for them to kick a field goal. You know what I mean?
so
The whole game
it
was
so let's say the top 4 make it all the way through, the first 4, make it through their bye, and they end up playing each other, Texas Tech versus Indiana, Georgia versus Ohio State. Jimmy, Tech versus Indiana, who do you got?
I'm going to check, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going with yeah.
Um,
We got a balanced team. Dude. They got a balanced team. You know.
okay.
But
KJ, who do you got?
Indiana. I think Indiana's on a mission. Mendoza's just he's throwing that team on his back, and he's just there's one thing he wants, and that's that championship, or at least to be in Miami for the championship.
You don't think winning the Heisman Trophy is going to get to his head at any bit during this?
No,
No, no.
fuck him up in the NFL. No,
The only one I've ever seen recover, and I fucking was a hater from the beginning, but I'm turning into a liker on this kid, was Baker Mayfield.
Look,
And
but
like, I
I
'cause,
like who he is now, dude.
I despise
Like,
OU, and he did all that shit, and then Cleveland drafted him. I was like, "Hell yeah," because he's gonna fucking fail, and that's exactly what he did. And then he started doing progressive commercials, and then they were good for a season. They cut his ass, and dude, I don't know, man. I gotta give respect to fucking Mayfield
yeah,
now because he's making
it's just
himself out of
you
something.
know about the
I
high.
just hate OU.
Well, about the Heisman jinx.
Yeah.
It's like it seems like everyone that gets it sucks in the NFL or
who's your
it
quarterback?
has a hard
Hunter.
time. Has a
The
hard
Hunter kid.
time.
Who's the
You know what
Hunter
I mean?
kid? Who's
But
the Hunter kid?
you know, well, I mean, I definitely think he deserved it because I thought he was the best player in college football. But again, you wonder, you know, did I just jinx my guy?
Right?
So,
Because he's out there fucking partying now. Because that's what I think. Like, this kid he's a fucking kid. He was
yeah,
in wherever the hell the wherever they did the ceremonies at. So they flew him probably New York. And so
yeah, it
he's
was New
out there
York.
fucking partying. And now he's got to go back and focus carrying
Yeah,
this
but
giant Heisman fucking trophy. Like, my like, I don't know, man. That's a tough thing on a kid.
This kid seems pretty grounded though compared to some others, just because his
You know
parents were
what? A
there.
lot
And
of serial killers seem
I
pretty
mean, I
grounded
know
too.
college kids do things. Hey, I got college kids myself that do crazy things, but I just think he's a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable than some other like Johnny Manziel or someone else. You would like,
There we go.
I like that, Jimmy.
Dude, he's on this show that his
Podcast.
wife and I are
I watched
watching.
Up and Low. I
He
watched
he bitched out so soon. He's
Oh.
such a pussy. Mental.
He's like the stories you tell. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That dude was fucked up the whole college. Like he said, all he
He
did.
came from money, dude. He came from money and whatever. All right, moving on. So Georgia, Ohio State. If that one happens, who do you got? Jimmy, you go first. Okay, KJ, you go first.
I'm gonna
Jimmy apparently spent too much time in the garage.
no, like I'm sitting here like it's hard to tell which defense is gonna show up. And is
For which team?
this week gonna have an offense? Like that's I from the beginning I always thought it was going to be, and I hate saying this, like Ohio State. And I always thought the whole season that they were going to win the national team. Like just because they're out of the team. Them dogs, shit 'em. I'm gonna go Ohio State. We'll stick my game.
Okay,
Sorry.
Ohio State. KJ, who do you got?
Yeah. That's right. That's right, Jimmy. That's right,
Don't
Jimmy.
let us scare you.
Single.
Kind of show.
What you don't tell your boss, right?
I shouldn't have barked at him.
Yeah, no point.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go. Uh, Kirby, he's one coach during the season, but in the postseason, he's more intense. And I think he's gonna have them boys ready. And I think they would beat Ohio State just because they're too physical, too fast. And Ohio State just couldn't do it. So I got the dogs.
Yeah.
Both you guys are going Georgia Dogs.
Oh, not me. I'm going Ohio State.
Oh, I
Ohio
thought you.
State. I was
thought you
agreeing with.
started
I was,
barking.
No, he was just he was.
I was just saying. I got lean that way. He was leaning. Like he's gonna go dogs.
Motherfuckers sniffing each other's butts.
Barking. I'm gonna take my Ohio State. Just 'cause I started with them thinking they were going to take it this year.
I'm
It's painful
gonna
for me to
go.
say.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I'm
Ohio
Ohio State.
State only because I know Ohio State has players that are really good at college football, but
Yeah.
really aren't gonna transition that well into the NFL, much like Notre Dame. Except for I'm bummed, dude, that I won't get to watch Jeremiah Love fucking run the goddamn football.
I would love
Notre
to see
Dame.
that. I would love to see that.
Dude, like,
I would too. Especially
where do
with
you
the
think
draft,
he's
I got
going
no
in the
more
draft? He's got to be top 3 running
He's-
back, if not number 1.
Yeah, I definitely put him.
Yeah,
top.
I thought they said number 1 at the Heisman ceremony, but I could be wrong. But he's definitely going. I would say like between 15, maybe earlier.
Oh, yeah. Because I mean, these new quarterbacks that were just drafted 1-2 years ago are starting to pan out. Fucking Jackson Dart, whatever. He's coming back from a concussion, that kind of
Oh,
shit.
Nick.
Cam Ward, yeah, Bo Nix. Well, Cam Ward's kind of fallen off a little bit, but
Exactly what I
so
thought.
yeah, I mean, they pulled fucking Phillip Rivers out of fucking retirement. So I think being
So bad.
being a quarterback going forward, out of college into the NFL, you may wanna, I don't know,
That's
pad
kinda like it's kinda like
pad
the army, right? You can get recalled.
yeah.
Man, this dude was a teacher.
Except he's the guy that walked in, he was like, "Look, I served for
That's
this
probably
many
so.
years." So it
Well,
subtracts your age, and he's like, "I can still play in the reserves."
I want to see what he does with his second. I want to see what he does because his first week,
yeah.
you can tell that, yeah, he hasn't thrown.
Dude, he didn't
Wow.
do too
Still got
bad
zip
until
on
the
it,
end
though.
of the game.
Bro,
I
he
mean,
had the zip on that thing. No,
he
still.
did alright till the end of the game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's been throwing footballs to, like, all
Oh,
9
but
of his sons.
it's Rivers, man. I remember when he left, man. I was like, this dude's arm is gone. I was like, he's fucking gone. Like when he was leaving, I don't know if he was hurt, like, but I remember that last season. I was like, man, because you
Yeah,
throwing everything short. You were thinking it done like his last year there. You know what I mean?
well
Like,
well, yeah, because they didn't have anyone like,
man,
well, they brought in Jesse Palmer before he
mhm.
left. I don't know, we can talk Chargers, Wales, vagina all day, but okay. So, no bullshit, who do you guys have in the national championship college football playoffs? Let's go. Jimmy, you first.
Oh shit, bro, you put me on the spot. Oh shit, I said Ohio. Oh no,
KJ, who do you got?
Yeah, so I got Indiana moving on, in the top bracket, and then Georgia, winning out, either against, Texas A&M or Ohio State.
A 1-3
um,
matchup seems kinda
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be Indiana and Georgia.
well,
alright. Jimmy.
oh man,
Look,
it's not gonna be Notre Dame, bro.
Fuck you.
It's not gonna
Notre
be
Dame
Notre
if we
I'm
wanted
sorry.
it to be.
It's gonna be Vantage. What's gonna be honest.
Ohio State wins it all against who? Indiana or Texas Tech?
Who does
Play
who does
Tech.
who does Ole Miss play next if they win?
Georgia?
yeah, that would be a good matchup though.
Come on, like I'm gonna go with my
Yeah.
Cinderella. I'm gonna go with my Cinderella story and say that's gonna be. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say it's gonna be.
Ole Miss?
Yeah,
You think Ole Miss is gonna win it all?
it all go out, man. Not win it all.
Oh, wait, I'm asking you who's gonna win?
Win the
Yeah,
Natty? All right, who's gonna be in
yeah.
the? Oh, you asked me who's gonna be in the championship.
No, we already asked you who's
Oh,
gonna be in this
all right.
champ. You got to win it
I've
all.
been, I've been partaking.
I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. Are we that? That's what,
Right.
yeah.
Well, we're going. It's Ohio State. I'm gonna stick my guns on Ohio State. Yeah, if we're
So
just talking about, I thought you asked me who's going to be in the national championship. Like, what?
I might have,
Um,
but Ohio State. You
I'll
have
say,
Ohio State winning it all. KJ, you have Indiana winning it all.
No, I have Georgia beating Indiana.
yeah,
Oh, okay. So I was wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'm going to say.
Damn. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna call. I think Georgia. I think Georgia's gonna take it all. I think the dogs
That wasn't.
because when do the games start going to neutral sites?
The second round.
Okay. Okay. So here's something I wanted to talk about.
Come on, talk about it, brother. Yeah.
Bowl games. Now, you want to be like a 6 winning team, like from like Albany that plays in some bullshit conference because it seems to me like all the, like, the no name bowl games are always in, like, these exotic places, but then, you got the Cotton Bowl, you got the Rose Bowl, so you're the fucking Orange Bowl, so you're in Florida, you're in whatever, but there are other bowl games that are, like, in the Bahamas and other places like this, and it just seems like if you just like it you know, you guys get what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but, like,
Oh,
just
well, you know what's funny is
play
I think I know what you're saying.
Like,
Um,
yeah.
because the Hawaii Bowl is in Hawaii,
yeah.
but Hawaii is playing in the Hawaii Bowl. So it's like, you're not getting rewarded for staying on your own island
Mhm.
and playing. You know what I mean? So it kind of sucks for Hawaii, but you
But
know,
whoever they're playing is, like,
well,
somebody from, like, North Dakota that gets to spend Christmas in Hawaii because they're playing in the
yeah,
Hawaii Bowl,
yeah, yeah.
and that's what I'm getting at, there's, like, the what is it? I don't know what the fuck, whatever you wanted the couch bowl of Jamaica or whatever the hell it is,
Mhm.
and it's
Well,
always some
or
fucking
how about the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl? How about
yeah.
that?
Yeah, we go like
Sponsored by Gin and Juice.
going to Arizona. I'm ready for a road trip. We go to Arizona.
Tangeray and OJ.
Sure we can rent a
Yeah,
yeah, let's do it.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know, I was going somewhere with that, I just figured like, the the least known school gets to go the most
It's
exotic
crazy, right?
places.
You think it'll be the other way around. Like if you're going to like some beautiful island, that you would be like a good
Yeah,
team. Like
yeah.
why don't they have if they're playing at neutral sites? Why don't they have the number one team playing the number two team there, or even like the number seven playing the number
Dude,
12?
can you imagine being Michigan and then, like, going to, like, the Cotton Bowl? Like, oh, it's just like a swamp ass fucking place. You're like, "This fucking sucks, dude." Like,
Well,
I don't wanna fucking be here.
what about the southern teams that are used, it's cold weather in the south, but it's not that cold. But now they gotta
Yeah.
go up to New York to play in the Pinstripe Bowl. So or, bowl up north, which I don't think they should even have college bowls in the north
At all.
during this time of year. They should all be, below the Mason-Dixon line for sure.
Or at least include weather into the stats.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. Like, because fuck, dude. I don't know.
I
With
mean,
this whole
yeah,
the whole transfer
how is
portal
that
and
a
everything
benefit
is
of going to
changing
a
everything.
cold weather area to play a bowl game? Yeah, that's not a
Yeah.
reward for a
No.
southern team to go to a northern place,
Like,
where it's snowing.
like
Yeah,
look at this white stuff.
yeah.
And look,
It's nice.
dude,
You know what I
I
would do? I would opt out.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm opting out.
Uh, we're gonna bring our B team unless you pay us $13 million to come up there because fuck it.
I feel like
All
man,
that.
they got so much stuff they should be working on. You get hired, bro. All right, look, guys, this is what we should do.
All right.
So we better football. We talk.
Are you guys going to be able to watch the games on Friday, the first round for Friday?
I ain't got shit else to do.
Hmm.
But right,
Uh,
nothing.
Because it looks like Oklahoma and Alabama game is on Friday,
yep.
and then Miami and Texas A&M. Tulane and Ole Miss is going to be on there too. So actually, in order of time, it's going to be Miami and Texas A&M first, and then
What?
Tulane and Ole Miss, then Oklahoma and Alabama.
Holy shit! All on Friday.
Yeah. James Madison and Oregon play at 7:30, but that's right around the Oklahoma and Alabama game. So I think that was
We already know the
I
ending
think that
of
was
that one.
intentional, right?
Yeah. They're like, well, nobody's gonna watch that shit.
They're like nobody.
Oh, I almost touched the whole thing again. KJ, you missed it. I got electrocuted earlier.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Before we go, we're gonna end the show on this.
I thought his phone was vibrating, man. So I'm just watching like freeze up. I was like, what is he doing? Like, I guess he can't find his phone, but I could hear it. You know, Sam get electrocuted, dude. It sounded like a phone vibrating, man. So it's just like over his phone. And he just froze up. I was like,
So,
It was this microphone.
yeah, I
I
love
don't
it.
know what when I went to stand up, and all of a sudden, I don't know, it created some kind of static electricity or whatnot, and it was just like zap, zap, zap. And I was like, bathroom. So
yeah, that's just what it means. One of us getting injured
yeah,
on the way to the podcast.
Yeah. The crazy shit is that it was making noise. The mic was making noise. I didn't know it was the mic. Like, I had no idea it was the mic. Because how he stood up like almost facing like he was looking down. So I was like, oh, he's got his phone. I was like, we're not recording that. He's got his phone. No, he's getting shocked, right? Like, and I'm just over here watching him. Like,
He's starting to illuminate. I feel getting.
and then he came back to me. He's like, whoa, I really got electrocuted right there. I was like, what?
I was like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I just got shocked.
Whoa.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for doing this. I love you.
Yeah.
We're gonna end the show here, and yeah, this was.
No,
I hope all of our brackets come true. I don't even know how to stop it. Oh, wait, okay, I was hitting the wrong button. Here we go. Love you guys.
Yeah, love you too. Love y'all.
yeah, man.